Hi everyone, David Cohen here. To everyone that joined me on my last video, welcome back. And for those of you who are just joining me, welcome. To recap my last video, I taught you about two important components to building business credit. First, I showed you how to build a business credit profile and obtain your first vendor accounts. Then took it a step further by showing you exactly how to easily get your very first vendor account, helping you uncover the widespread mystery of how to get approved for business credit when you have no credit history. If you missed the first video or simply want to revisit it, use the link below this video to check it out. Before going further with today's video, I want to thank everyone who took time out after my first video to get involved by leaving comments and asking questions. The volume of responses was enormous, and I thank you all for your words. Hopefully, all of you have taken time out to implement the extremely valuable strategy to get your first vendor credit account that will ultimately help you build a solid business credit profile and also access large sums of business credit to the tune of 6 figures. If you haven't gotten started on this yet, do it today. Let's quickly revisit what I intend to offer you. I aim to offer you an easy solution to your problems accessing credit or capital. With my expertise, you will learn how to access large sums of credit, loans, and even store credit, all of which can be used to start or grow a business, invest in stock and equity markets, invest in real estate, and provide a financial safety net during times of financial uncertainty. Need $25,000 to buy equipment? I will teach you how to get it. Need $50,000 to start or expand your business? No problem. Need upwards of 6 figures for large investments? Yep, I've got you covered there as well. I've been doing business credit counseling for over 10 years now, and believe me when I tell you, before I became the expert that I am today, I struggled with cracking the code to building business credit. Initially, I'd go to all of the obvious places to apply for credit, such as banks and major retailers that offer credit to businesses, but I was turned down each time. The reason was because I was considered a credit risk, since creditors couldn't confirm my responsibility with business credit due to the fact that I had no previous credit. This would drive me absolutely insane. It's like when you graduate from college, search for new jobs, and then come to find out that even the entry-level positions have a requirement that states you need at least 3 years of experience. Where the heck do they expect you to get it from? Well, after lots of trial and error, I finally discovered the formula to building large sums of business credit, deep into the 6-figure range. And the good news is, it's a process that's easy to replicate. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of my clients who, like me in the beginning, went from making major mistakes trying to build business credit to amassing over $40,000 in business credit in just under 3 months. Her name is Sarah Kennedy. One of my previous clients referred Sarah to me. At the time, she was doing part-time interior design work and quickly picked up traction for her eye for design. Due to her fast-growing popularity as an interior designer, she decided to take on the role full-time. But before she could make it happen the way she envisioned, she needed money to legitimize her new business. She hoped to use the money to establish a design studio and pay for marketing and advertising. That's where I came in. However, prior to reaching out to me, Sarah had very little money saved to start her new business. She had already incorporated and obtained a domain name to launch her eventual website, but needed more capital to purchase the larger ticket items needed to launch her business. Clueless to the process of building business credit, yet equipped with all of the necessary business identification information, Sarah went at it alone and attempted to obtain a mix of business credit card loans from American Express, Chase, and a number of well-recognized institutions, only to be denied each time along the way. Once I joined the picture, she quickly turned things around. Sarah wanted to learn the fast-track approach to obtain business credit, an approach that I discuss as part of my program. With that noted, we worked together for a couple of months. After grasping a better understanding for her business needs, I was able to help her open up vendor accounts with companies that would sell her goods and services on credit with net 30 terms. Check out my first video to learn more about Net 30 terms. I even showed her how to negotiate one vendor into Net 60 terms. This was great for her because she could purchase a hefty portion of her inventory and business-related items without having to spend a single penny up front. Now, it was time to help her gain access to credit that can easily be used to buy virtually anything or be quickly converted into cash to make other investments. While helping her to establish a credit history with a handful of other vendors, which helped her to strengthen her credit worthiness, midway through month 2, she was in a position to apply for some of those same business credit cards and loans and get approved. Sarah only needed $25,000 to do what she set out to accomplish in launching her new business. So you could bet it was to her much gracious surprise that she was able to secure $42,500 in credit when it was all said and done. Fast forward 1 year later. Sarah still comes to me for business credit consulting advice. Her business is thriving, and since she likes to keep her cash on reserve, she continues to use her vendor credit and business credit cards to cover business expenses and purchases, further strengthening her credit worthiness. As a result of her timely account repayment and the volume of transactions she has reported on a monthly basis, she has been able to receive even more business credit to the tune of $250,000. If she ever wanted to expand her business or make other investments, she will be more than able to with the amount of credit she has available to her, along with the nominal interest rates. Sarah's success story in business and in generating business credit is one of many that I've personally been a part of, and it's just one example of how powerful building business credit can be. I share the strategy Sarah and I used to help her amass her initial $40,000 in business credit to everyone who subscribes to my email list. You can sign up easily using the link below and view the blueprint today. If you've already signed up in the first video, you should receive it in your inbox shortly. Before concluding this video, I'd like to share another applicable tip for you when building your own business credit. This tip exposes the methods in which you can get larger credit offers from vendors and creditors. As I've discussed before, creditors and vendors like to approve those who have already established credit. But there's another component to this. Creditors and vendors also decide your credit limit based on your average balance of business credit. Under my direction, I aim to teach my clients how to obtain business credit without a personal guarantee, or in other words, using their personal information. While this is a very powerful strategy that offers a huge benefit to you, upon initially building your credit, I suggest that you use your personal information to apply for your first business credit card before doing anything else. Here's why. First of all, if you select the right credit and use the right tactics in filling out the application, I explain both in further detail to my email subscribers, you can usually hit the ground running with an approval and credit limit of $1,000 or more. What are the benefits to this strategy? They're easy to see. Once you've been approved for a decent credit limit and it reports to your business identification, when you apply to vendors and other credit cards down the line, they will automatically offer you a higher sum of credit equal to or greater than the amount you have available on your business credit card. Now let's say, for instance, that you choose not to use this strategy. Well, when you apply for your first few vendor accounts and credit cards, you may get approved, but your credit limits will be closer to $100 or so, give or take. And while you can surely grow from that point, I'm sure most of you would rather bypass the time it takes to get your credit limits increased. Try this strategy out yourself and see just how powerful it is. Thank you for watching my video today. Stay on the lookout for my next video in the coming days. It's going to be a huge one. You'll see how one of my clients used business credit to expand his sales volume 4 times the amount it was prior to building business credit. I'll go into detail on how he amassed $50,000 in business credit and was able to move most of his business expense over to his business profile instead of paying as an individual. You don't want to miss it. I'm also going to shed light on an arsenal of strategies to get your business credit booming so that you can start or grow your business or invest in other assets of your choice. I will also be answering some frequently asked questions. I'm really excited to share it all with you. Before you exit this video today, be sure to subscribe to my email list to receive a copy of this video and all other content that I've shared with you thus far. Also, be sure to share your questions and comments in the discussion section below. Until my next video, this is David Cohen signing off.